Cool. Hey, what's up, guys? It's me. I'm here for that really cool YouTube revenue that I will definitely get. Tintin. Who here is a fan of Tintin? You guys, Tintin, are always fans of Tintin, following the heroic acts of a young lad by the name of Tintin. And it doesn't actually give a synopsis on any of these, but he's a basically British reporter, and he takes down a bunch of bad guys. Now, out of all these books, The Adventures of Tintin, I have a few. I have Volume 1, I have Volume 2, I have Volume 3, I have Volume 5, and then I have Volume 5. If you look at the actual backs, though, they're different slightly. On the first 5 here, it's, you have this extra stuff as Volume 1, and then Volume 2, 3, 4, and 5, and whatnot. And then on the other one here, you start off with 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and then this would be the 5th one. Yeah. And then I don't have 7. I will admit, I do not have 7. Or 6, depending on which, one of these you're on. And then this is like the final one, the 8th one. I'm going to be giving a mediocre review of these books. A lot of people say that the best part of any series is usually the first one, as it really shows the characters in their natural environment, and it completely, it's completely original. Part 1, Volume 1, it's okay. It just doesn't have any of the reoccurring characters that appear through the rest of the series that are actually really good. And it doesn't really show how the two main characters, I guess, really act in their world. Yeah. But, a quick synopsis of the 3 different adventures here. Surprisingly, 2 of them kind of connect, and then the other one doesn't really. Tintin in America. It shows Tintin and Snowy going into Chicago, which is currently completely crime-ridden and has Al Capone and some other big baddies. What year was it? It was in 1931. Tintin is in one old-ass mother bro. Yeah, he's attempted to get killed basically at the start. Attempted murder. More attempted murder. Haha, more attempted murder. Ooh, attempted murder on Tintin's part. Woohoo! Yeah, more. But that's like as much of a synopsis as I can give. Tintin, Cigars of the Pharaoh, which is Mummy Man. I guess for this one, Tintin goes on a cruise, and, he finds a plot to kill the king of some land that I think is somewhere near India, maybe. Probably. Egypt, somewhere around there. And, that's about it. But I like how in Cigars of the Pharaoh, it actually connects to the next one, which is The Blue Lotus, which takes place in China. Yeah, it takes place in China, and it has, the main baddie, basically, is this Japanese guy. You gotta be kidding me. Misu Hirato. Well, I think I actually got it that time. Cool. Yeah, no, but he's the big baddie, and he basically wants to have Tintin out, kind of. I forget what they're running. And there's kind of like a character that... Oh, whoa, I forgot that they, I kind of shit on this part a little bit. I completely forgot that they introduce Thompson and Thompson in this, which then they appear a lot. But it's like at the same time, you don't have like the captain or any other characters that, you know, are good to the series. So I would say, being the first one, and it has some recurring characters, the two tomboys. I would say that this book is probably a 7 out of 9. That is a pretty damn good score. On to the next one. The Adventures of Tintin, Volume 2. Whoa! And it's green. The first one we have here is The Broken Ear, which is this weird thing that doesn't quite make sense. I need to actually refresh myself, because it's been a long time. Urumbaya Fetish. The Urumbaya tribe live along the banks of the River Cullifore in the Republic of San Theodore. Sans! I'm kidding, it's San Theodore. Or Theodoros. Theodoros? South America. I'm bad. I'm sorry. Yeah, but this whole thing is about... in the end, it's basically about getting a diamond from the original statue. From what I remember, it doesn't connect with any other stories. I mean, okay, yeah. But, that's the Broken Ear, basically. I'm gonna be quicker with these now. The Black Island. The Black Island is in... It's in Europe somewhere. That's not a good synopsis. Starts off, Tintin sees a plane that is going down. It's a private plane. It has no identified numbers on it. Well, not really private plane. It's an unregistered plane. So, he gets shot. That's not a joke. And then blah, 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 blah. There's these guys. They're counterfeiters. They're on the Scottish island. The Scottish island has a gorilla that gets saved at the end. And that's about it. Now we go on to King Odokar's Scepter. Yeah. The fun one. In Scandinavia, I think it's in Scandinavia. Hold on. Saldavia. I'm sorry. I'm so bad at pronouncing stuff. Yeah. And anyways, there's some corruption, some plots of overruling, and a conflict between two countries. And that's all that it all revolves around the scepter, which is why it's in the name. The Black Island referring to the island, and the Broken Ear referring to the fetish. Overall, Volume 2 is kind of okay. I'd say it's probably it's average. 6 out of 9. 6 out of 9. This is 6 out of 9 material. Now we go on to Part 3. I have 3 other books. I could do this in a 2-part episode. Whoa, 2 parts. This one is my favorite, as it actually introduces one of the reoccurring characters, very reoccurring, every single story reoccurring, Captain Haddock. He's actually introduced in the first part, which is the crab with the golden claws, which is all about this ship that is smuggling opium through crab. Actually, though, through little cans of supposedly crab, and it all goes back to a country. I think they end up in Morocco. They end up in Morocco, and then they end up, yeah. Okay. And then that's about it. Basically, the big honcho is in Morocco, and his name is Omar Ben Salad. Yeah. It's one of my favorite parts because it introduces my somewhat favorite character, besides Snowy. Snowy's a really good character. Love the dog, baby. Anyways, the Shooting Star, which is basically a race to capture some rock from this meteor that is now at the bottom of the sea. Well, I mean, like now, as in now. During the story, it's slowly sinking. There's a difference. No, that's about it. Genuinely, that's all it adds. No real story. And it's not really my favorite even. I think it kind of like develops on Captain Haddock a bit as a captain and shows his abilities. But at the same time, it's just more or less of like a cool race. Although there is some big company, some banking company that's actually backing the opposition that's trying to get material from it too. So the one that they made the movie actually off of, The Secret of the Unicorn, which is based off of a bunch of modeled ships from Captain Haddock's ancestor that ended up leaving treasure in I don't know. It's just good. Watch the movie. It actually does a pretty good job of entailing most of the details. Most, mind you, most of them. Yeah, the story doesn't quite conclude with this one. It carries off into the next book, which is this one, 4, 5. But that can wait till next time. My quick rating of this, being my favorite, it's probably an 8 out of 9. Why is it not 9 out of 9? Because I want it to. And it's just probably a lot of me being me. So, these are the next ones that I'm gonna have to review. Whoa! All 3 of them. Whoa! Those are the ones I'm gonna have to review next. Now, I will see you guys sometime in the future when my upload schedule is not garbage like it currently is. Because the last time I uploaded a video was a few years ago. So, like and subscribe, comment your favorite part of this video, and comment, that's right, 2 comments, comment your favorite book out of all the Tintin books and comic strips and everything. And I will catch you guys on the flip side. As someone would say. Someone definitely says that.